Question number 6. At what rate of interest per annum? They are asking us the rate. Will a sum of rupees 62,500 earns a compound interest? They are mentioning, read the question carefully, my dear friends. They are saying that at what rate is not given to us. Per annum, will a sum of rupees 62,500. Sum of rupees 62,500 means principal is rupees 62,500. At what rate? We don't know. So at what rate of interest per annum will a sum of rupees 62,500 earn a compound interest of 5,100? Will earn a compound interest of 5,100. So your compound interest is 5,100. Can I say amount equals to principal plus interest? So 62,500 is your principal, 5,100 is your interest. If you add them together, you get 67,600. That is your amount. Amount given to us. Principal given to us. Amount is available, principal is available. Rate is not available. Let us check out the time duration. At what rate of interest per annum will a sum of rupees 62,500 earn a compound interest of 5,100 in 1 year? So time duration is also given, that is 1 year. The most important line, the interest is to be compounded half yearly. So time is 1 year. Interest is half yearly. So do mention in the bracket it is half yearly so that we know which formula we have to use. Amount equals to principal 1 plus R upon 200 because half yearly raised to 2n. What is the amount? 676,000. What is the principal? 625,000. 1 plus R upon 200 raised to 2 into 1. So my dear friends, 676 upon 625 is equal to 1 plus R upon 200 raised to 2. My dear friends, this is a square. This has to be a square so that we can take the square root on both the sides. 676 is a square of 26. 625 is a square of 25. So square 26 into 26 is 676. 25 into 25 is 625. 1 plus R upon 200 raised to 2n. So basically not 2n, just 2. If you go to see, this is a square. If you remove that, 26 upon 25 equals to 1 plus R upon 200. I am shifting this one on the other side. 26 upon 25 minus 1 equals to R upon 200. So this gives you 1 upon 25 equals to R upon 200. What will be the value of R? Sir, R would be 200 upon 25. Therefore, R equals to 8%. Fabulous. R equals to 8% per annum. It's a very simple question. Question number 6 done so far. Let's try and do question number 7. In what time? So again they are asking us time. Very simple. Will rupees 1500 yield? 1500 yield means 1500. In what time will rupees 1500 yield means 1500 will produce 496.50 as a compound interest. So in what time? In how much time? Question number 7. In how much time will rupees 1500 means I am investing 1500. Yield means it will produce an interest of 496 rupees and 50 paise. So again principal is available, compound interest is available. Can we find the amount? Yes sir, 1500 plus 496.50. That gives you 1996.50. This is your amount. Amount is available. Principal is available. What about rate? What about time? Let us check. In what time? So time is not available with us. In what time will rupees 1500 produce 496.50 as compound interest at 20% per annum compounded half yearly? 20% half yearly. Time period we have no clue. Apply our formula. P 1 plus R upon 200 raised to 2n. I hope you remember why it will be 2n, because it is half yearly. Amount is 1996.50. Principal 1500. 1 plus R. R is 20 upon 200 raised to 2n. So can we say 1996.5 upon 1500 is equal to 1 and 10 11 upon 10 raised to 2n. Further, 19965 upon 15000 will be equal to 11 upon 10 raised to 2n. So now what to do? Because you know that this is 11 upon 10, undoubtedly even this will be a series of 11. We'll have to find out. First we can divide by 5. Guys, let us divide this. You can divide this by 5. That will give you 3000. Divide by 5. So 3, 9, 9, 3. You can further divide it. Divide by 3. So you get 1000. Divide by 3. You get 1331. That would be 11 upon 10 raised to 2n. My dear friends, this forms a cube. This is a cube of 11 and this is a cube of 10. So 11 upon 10 cube can be written as 11 upon 10 raised to 2n. Compare it. You will get 2n equals to 3, n equals to 1.5 year. So they have asked us the time period. My time horizon would be 1 year and 6 months. One more thing I will tell you, my dear friends, whenever you are doing this question or this type of question, since I know that 11 upon 10 is locked in, ध्यान रखना ये 11 upon 10 वैसा ही है. आपको इसका कैलकुलेशन लेट व्हाट में हैपन 11 का स्क्वायर आएगा या 11 का क्यूब आएगा. 99.99% या तो 11 का स्क्वायर आएगा या 11 का क्यूब आएगा. आपको क्या करना है, उसको रिड्यूस्ड फॉर्म में लाना है. See, the reduced form was 1331 upon 1000. इसके बाद it is not practically possible to do any kind of calculation. So basically if you have 1000 and over here the comparison figure is 10. So what you can make out of it? So it will be 10 into 10 into 10. That would be 10 cube. What about 1331? You can do by prime factorization method. 1331 11, so you get 121 11 11 11. So automatically you know, and as it is we know that we are aware about few numbers which will form part of our calculation most of the time. Question number 8. At the face of it, question number 8 looks bit twisted, but trust me, it is a very simple question. In fact, question number 8 requires you to have a thorough introspection of the question. You will read it, you will understand that this is one of the most easiest questions, though at the face of it, it may not appear to be, but it is indeed. Let us have a reading of question number 8. Calculate the compound interest on a principal of rupees 3500 at 6% per annum for 3 years, given that interest being compounded half yearly. So they are saying that calculate the compound interest on 3500 for 3 years at 6% per annum. So as we know, principal is rupees 3500. The rate of interest being 6% per annum, given to you half yearly. Time horizon 3 years. This is question number 10. Alright, question number 8. What we have to find? Calculate the compound interest. And at the bottom of the question, they have given you some information. Do not use mathematical tables. Use the necessary information from the following. So they have given you the values of 1.06 raised to 3, 1.03 raised to 3, 1.06 raised to 6, and so on and so forth. Now, how to make use of this information? Have a look over here. Basically, the question is very simple. Same way we have to apply. What formula we have to apply for half yearly? Sir, amount equals to principal 1 plus r upon 200 raised to 2n minus 1. This is the formula that we apply for finding the compound interest. We are not finding amount because they are asking us calculate the compound interest on 3500. So we only have to find compound interest. Can we place the values? 3500, 1 plus rate 6 upon 200 raised to 2n, n seems to be 3, minus 1, 3500. Now when you do this calculation, if you notice, this would be 3, this would be 100. So basically 100 plus 3, 103 upon 100 raised to 6 minus 1. We have to find this value. So how do we go about? 3500. If you notice this, 103 upon 100 would be 1.03. Would be 1.03. 103 divided by 100, 1.03 raised to 6 minus 1. So why you did this? I did this because the value of 1.03 raised to 6 is given to you in the question. You can check it out. 1.03 raised to 6. They had given you 4 values. You have to make choice of one value. Now the choice would depend upon what is a part of your calculation. They want us to find the value of 1.03 raised to 6, which I am getting from the question itself, which says 1.194. So it is 1.194052. 052 minus 1. So you get 3500 multiplied by 0.194052, which would mean 35 multiplied by 19.4052. I hope this is one of the most easiest question. So 679.182. When you multiply this into this, your final answer is going to be 679.182. Wasn't it a very simple question? Straight away, if you go to see placement of all the values, what they have asked. Once you get stuck over here, they have already given us the value to this, because finding 1.03 into 1.03, that too 6 times, would take a hell lot of time. So to evade that, to bypass that, they gave us the direct value of 1.03 raised to 6. Move on to the next question, which is again a set of a simple question for you. Find the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest. So you have to find the difference between compound interest and the simple interest on rupees, that is principal. How much is given? 12,000. So find the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on rupees 12,000 for 1.5 years at 10% per annum, compounded yearly. They have mentioned that it is compounded yearly. So rate is given, time is given. Time is 1.5 year. It's not a half yearly or semi-annually. Annually they have mentioned. Rate 10%, time 1.5 year. It is such a simple question. Simple interest would be P into T time into R upon 100. That gives you 0, 0, 0, 0, 120, 1200, 1800 rupees. Can you find compound interest? Yes, sir. P 1 plus R upon 100. I cannot write 1.5, so I write 1. Then I write 1 plus R upon 200. This is for 1 year, this is for 6 months, minus 1. Substitute the values. 12,000. 1 plus 10 upon 100 1 plus 10 upon 200 raised to minus 12,000. As you know, this will be 11 upon 10 multiply by. As you know, this will be 21 upon 20 minus 1. What do you do? Sir, 12,000 multiply by. So, if you multiply this 2, what do you get? 231. 231 upon 200 minus 1. 12,000 multiply by 31 upon 200. 0, 0, 0, 0. 60 into 31. That would be 1860. Great, guys. What to do now? We have to find compound interest minus simple interest. So compound interest, fine, I'll write here. Compound interest minus simple interest would be 1860 minus 1800. That is rupees 60. These are the questions which are so simple. I really don't want to do, but then I'm doing it because I don't know. I mean, like, few students still have a doubt in this type of question as well. They don't have courage to go ahead. I mean, you should try and explore. And when you start doing it, wherever you get stuck, you should refer to the video and immediately see what exactly is the nature of mistake that you have done. If you will discipline yourself, if you will definitely have a passion to do it, you try and give your best, I don't think so there is any reason for not knowing such kind of questions. We are heading to the last question, and this last question again is a simple one. I am not doing this question, I will just give you a hint to the solution. It says that find the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest on rupees 12,000. So again, principal 12,000, you have to find the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest for 1.5 years at 10% per annum, compounded half yearly. So the only difference between, now this is question number 9. Alright, this is question number 8. Now when I do question number 10, what is the difference? We have to find difference between the simple interest and the compound interest. Principal same, rate same, but half yearly. Time 1.5 years. So how do we go about? So simple interest calculation will remain the same, but my compound interest calculation will change. It will undergo change. What changes it will have? Sir, now we'll have to use the formula of half yearly. That is to say, 1 plus r upon 200 raised to 2n minus 1. Absolutely. So it would be 12,000. 1 plus 10 upon 200 raised to 2 multiplied by 1.5 minus 1. So it's going to be 12,000. 0 cancels 0. 21 upon 20. The whole thing raised to 3 minus 1. So my compound interest would be 12,000 multiplied by 21 cube 9261 upon 8,000 minus 1. So my compound interest is gonna be 12,000 multiplied by 9261 minus 8,000 upon 8,000. So how do you find again compound interest? So it's going to be 12,000 multiplied by 1261 upon 8,000. 2s are 3s are 3 8 7 3 upon 8. So we need to find out what exactly. So 3 18 7 3 upon not 8 but 2, because this was 4,000 2s and 4,000 3s. So what do you get? 1 3, 7, 8 will become 1. So 1, 8, 9, 1.50. What we have to find? We have to find the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest. Compound interest is 1891.50. Our simple interest is 1800. So the difference would be, sir, 91 rupee and 50 paise. 91 rupee and 50 paise would be the difference. Again, the only difference between question number 9 and 10 was, in question number 10 they had given the rate that we have to find the compound interest which was compounded half yearly. With this, my dear friends, your 3C exercise comes to an end.